beautiful people. Welcome to my channel. I am Mama Lee and I'll always be Mama Lee. Okay, so today's topic, I am really happy about this particular topic. You see, I have been listening, I have been watching videos about people talk about single mother, about dating a single mother, and some points that they give, I'm like, Ha. So I said I was going to talk about this one. And I know very well that I'm going to be talking for a lot of single mothers too. So you see, a lot of people have actually said a whole lot of things about dating a single mother. I am a single mother. And in this video, I'm going to tell you the way we actually feel, not the way you have it in your head that it is. I'll select a few and correct and maybe support. So if you have more, you can add them up in the comment section, especially if you are a single mother. All right, with that all said, let us get into the deal. Number one, that single mother's priority will always be their kids. Okay, when you get married to your wife and you have kids, do you not take those children as priority? Your kids are always priority, right? Your wife is also priority. So now, the same way you think you manage taking care of your kids, setting them up as priority and setting up your wife as priority is the same way a single mother takes you as her priority as well, and also takes her kids as priority. It doesn't change the place, the position at which you are in her heart. It doesn't change anything. So the fact that her kids are priority doesn't mean you are less important. It's the same thing. The kids and you have different places in a woman's heart, and that changes nothing. She's going to prioritize her kids just as you would when you become a father. Okay, so point two people always make is you always be in a relationship with the father of her child or her children, especially if he's still alive. Yeah. Okay, so dating a single mother requires a whole level of maturity. If you are not very mature, then I will advise that you do not get into a relationship with a single mom. When you're dating, you have to make sure that you are in love with each other. The woman in question loves you. And so if this woman is in love with you, there's just no reason why you should be scared of her ex-lover, because she's really done. If she tells you she's done with that part, then she's done with that part, except she's not in love with you. Because it takes someone who is not in love with you to still consider her ex, or to still think about her ex, to still want her ex, or to eventually cheat on you with her ex. But if she's in love with you, then this is not a problem, because nothing is actually working with that part. Worrying about a man that means nothing to her will only bring both of you serious issues. I mean, very big issues. All right, so three, you will be financially responsible to her and her kids. Really, like, is a man not supposed to be financially responsible to his woman in the first place? Why are you questioning your entire purpose of existence? As a man, you are providers. Now, you show that you love your woman by providing for her, by buying her gifts, by being a protector. You are a man, so you prove to be a man over her. You love her, you accept her for who she is, everything that concerns her, you do. If she is a mom, then there's just no way you can love her and say you do not love her kids. There's no way you can say you're providing for her and you're not providing for kids. She's not expecting you to come and do everything for her child. No, we're not expecting you to do that. You're not supposed to come and, oh, I'll hand over everything that has to do with this boy. Nobody's asking you to do that. But if you are moved to do that by the love you have in your heart for them, if only you can see it as part of love, as an extension of love. Whatever you are giving to her child is just an extension of the love that you feel for her. Just as her happiness and her pain becomes yours, that is how even her child is to you. You take care of family members. You take care of her family members when you get married to her. Imagine if she wasn't with a child, you would take care of her family members. Sometimes you would do some little provisions here and there. So what does it make having a child? And this actually takes me to my next point. Yes, the next point is you're wasting investment on a child that isn't yours. Wow. You see, love makes us do a lot of things that we didn't think we would do. You cannot love with expectations. You cannot love and expect to be rewarded for loving, except that wasn't love. Of course, it's not love. You don't get into a relationship and feel like I am doing anybody a favor. You are there because both of you have the same feelings that you feel like you have to reciprocate and get the same level of energy back. So if you're loving a woman and you are extending that love to her child, there's not supposed to be a reason why you're doing that. Not because you want this child to grow up and be responsible to take care of me in my old age, or not because you want this child to grow up and see me as the child, as the father. There's not supposed to be expectations. You're not supposed to have expectations when you are in love, when you're doing acts of love. So this is actually not even a point. If you are expecting anything, then do not do it. So finally, the last point, that a single mom is desperate for a relationship. She just needs help. Mm, I'm not. I'm not desperate and I don't need help. We can manage. Help is very important. Yes, everybody needs it. It's necessary, but do not come into anybody's life and feel like you are the King Kong over that person and feel like you are very important. And if I decide not to stay, then she will, she will come after me or something. Nobody's going to come after you. Nobody wants you just as much as you have that ego. We don't want you. We're not interested in men with that kind of ego. Being in a relationship with a single mom is no different from being in a relationship with a woman who has no child. It's about the same thing. It's just the same thing. It's just that right now she's had a child who has come out through her from another man, but doesn't mean that the love she's going to give to you will be less. Doesn't mean that the child is going to disrespect you. No, you don't have to go in with all of these expectations. Love is just all you need. So if you're in love with a woman and she's in love with you, the fact that she has a child is not supposed to stop that move. Please go ahead and fall in love and tell her there's no harm in being with a single mother. Nobody's asking you to come and do heaven and earth for them. It's just simple. And I hope that you've been able to see things the way I do, the way it's supposed to be seen. All right, so if you have more things, please add it in the comment section. I love to read comments and I will be really pleased to see you subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you so much for watching this video today. It's a short one and see you in my next video. Bye.